Okay, so we're going to go over number 20 from the homework from last night, and I'm going to go over a couple of these really slowly with you, and then I will go over the last part kind of quickly. Hopefully, you remember from yesterday, we said there's 4 quantum numbers. N is your energy level quantum number. It's equal to your period. L is your orbital quantum number, tells you the shape of the orbital. M is your magnetic quantum number, tells you the orientations in space, and S is your spin quantum number. So when you're finding your quantum numbers, you're going to start, first of all, your principal quantum number, looking for the energy level, find your element, trying to find his address. So N is 1, and since it's an s orbital, L is 0. That's the first 2 quantum numbers for hydrogen, 1 and 0. Now the next thing you want to do is draw your boxes. I'm going to come down here beneath our table, and I'm going to draw my boxes. For the s orbital, we said you could draw 1 box. Now remember, when you number your boxes, it goes from negative L to positive L. M can have values from negative L to positive L. So since L was 0, the only number we give to this box is 0. Now we're going to figure out how many electrons to place in that box. So the way we do that is we go to the element and we count from left to right in the block until we get to him. We're looking at hydrogen. He's the first element, which means I put 1 electron in. Remember, the up arrows are the Y's. They always go in first. This is the electron we're finding the quantum numbers for. So it's the mailbox number 0. So M is 0. And since it's pointing up, it's a positive 1/2 spin. That's a clockwise spinning electron. All right, let's look at uranium. Uranium is down here in the F block. The period is 5. That's your N quantum number is 5. L for all the F's, L is equal to 3. So we have 5 and 3 for the first 2 quantum numbers for uranium. 5 and 3. Now for M, we're going to draw our boxes. For the F's, you can draw 7 boxes. Then you want to number your boxes from negative L to positive L. L was 3, so we go negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, to figure out how many electrons to place in these boxes, or our subshells, we're going to count in the block till we get to the element. We're doing uranium. So 1, 2, 3. Again, that's 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put 3 electrons in. The Y's all come home first. So up, up, up. This is the electron we're talking about, y'all. So the mailbox number is negative 1, and it's pointing up, so it's a positive 1/2 spin. You do need to put the positive. That is very important. All right, the next one was zinc. Let's find zinc. Zinc's right here. He's in the D block, and he's in the 3rd energy level. So N is 3, L is 2. Let's go ahead and fill those in. N is 3, L is 2. Now let's draw our boxes for zinc. Since it's a d orbital, it's got 5 boxes. Number your boxes, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2, because you number them from negative L to positive L. Now we're going to put in our electrons. So let's count. Looking just in your D block, starting with scandium. He's your first D in the 3rd energy level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to put 10 electrons in. That means all the wives are home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the husbands come home. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is who we're talking about, y'all. This is our last electron. It's in mailbox number 2, and it's pointing down, so this spin's negative 1/2. So we'll put 2 for the mailbox number and a negative 1/2 for the spin. For D, that's tungsten. So he's in the D block as well. Let's go back and find tungsten. Tungsten's right here, but he's in the 5th energy level. He's a 5D, 5th energy level. So N is 5, L is 2 again. We're going to draw our 5 boxes, and we're going to count from lanthanum. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's the 4th one over. So once we draw our boxes, we're going to put 4 electrons in. So he's in the 5th energy level, we said. So we put a 5 for the N. L is 2. because he's a d orbital, and then we're going to draw the 5 boxes again, just like we did on C. The d orbitals always have 5 boxes. They're always numbered -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Go from negative L to positive L. Now we're going to put our electrons in. We said he was the 4th one over. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one we're talking about. Sorry, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So mailbox number is 1, and it's pointing up, so it's a positive 1/2 spin. Okay, let's look at aluminum. He's the next one on your homework. Aluminum, his energy level is 3. Third energy level, he's in the P block. So for all the P's, L equals 1. So 3 and 1 are the first 2 quantum numbers. All right, now for the P block, we can draw 3 boxes. The P's always have 3 boxes to draw. Remember, the S's have 1, the P's have 3, the D's have 5, and the F's have 7. Now you number your boxes -1, 0, 1. -1, 0, 1. Because you always number them from negative L to positive L, and L is 1 here. Now you're going to fill in your electrons. To figure out how many to put in, you're going to count in the block till you get to the element, and we're doing aluminum. He's the first one. So 1. You put 1 electron in. Put it in, and we're talking about this electron. Box number -1, and it's pointing up, so it's positive 1/2 for the spin. Okay, so we've done 1 from the S, 1 from the P, 1 from the F, and then 2 from the D block. So that's some of each of them. So let's go ahead and fill in the rest of your answers to your homework. And if you have any trouble with these, I'm sure a table partner or someone in the class could hopefully explain it to you. All right, francium, you should have gotten for francium 700 positive 1/2. For europium, you should have gotten 4, 3, 2 positive 1/2. For tantalum, 5, 2, 0 positive 1/2. Zirconium, 4, 2, -1 positive 1/2. For praseodymium, 4, 3, -2 positive 1/2. Helium, 1, 0, 0, -1/2. Oxygen, 2, 1, -1, -1/2. Phosphorus, 3, 1, 1, positive 1/2. And finally 10, 5, 1, 0, positive 1/2. Okay, those were the answers to the homework from last night. You'll have a couple more of these to do today in class and some also on tonight's homework. I want to show you how to go backwards because there's a couple of questions that have you going backwards. So let's just say if I give you the quantum numbers, how would you go backwards? So you might want to write this down on the back of your homework or in your notes. So going backwards. Let's say if I give you N, L, M, and S. And if I tell you that N, let's see, we'll start with the N is 5, L is 3, M is -1, and the positive 1/2. Best place to start, y'all, is with L, because that narrows it down to the region on the periodic table. L here is 3. That means I'm an F orbital. Once you do your L, then go to your energy level. So 5th energy level. So what I'm doing right here, class, is I know it's in the F block because L is 3 and it's in the 5F. So I've narrowed it down. It's somebody on this street right here. Next thing I do is I would look at the spin direction. If it's a positive 1/2 spin, it means it's one of the Y's, which means it's one of the first 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know it's one of these right here. Okay, positive 1/2 spin. And then finally, look at your mailbox number. This mailbox number here was a -1. So when you number your mailbox,